Well, that was anticlimactic. Hello, Roll Mithril here once again, getting back to Castlevania Circle of the Moon, and yeah, the last few days, I haven't really been feeling super great, and there's been a level of stress and drama in the house due to a shady advertising company claiming we owe them for something we never ordered. $300 worth of business calendars with the wrong business name on them. You know, totally a mistake we would have made. Right. But anyway, after some anticlimactic grinding, we have a new card. Diana, Goddess of the Moon and Hunting. Has the potential of creation. So Diana card combos are rather flashy looking and interesting, but not very cost effective. The power of creation means you get projectiles. For example, Diana plus Salamander means every time you whip, you create a single fireball. But as you can see, even as simple as this is, it's pretty expensive. Diana and Serpent. You get a short-range spread of 3 ice chunks. Diana and Mandragora is pretty similar. You get a long-range spread of 3 petal clusters. This one's actually fairly interesting, though. From what I've read, this one is not affected by your attack power. The petal clusters are just kind of a constant damage source, and I've seen that this is apparently one of the better card combos for going after the Skeleton Medalist. I still don't know if I'm going to bother with that, but there you go. Diana and Golem. You get kind of a running earth attack. Pretty nice looking. Diana and Cockatrice. 3 arcing pebbles. There's a bit of randomness into how that attack goes. Diana and Manticore. A single arcing glob of poison, plus you get that upward angled attack again. Diana and Griffin. Just kind of a wind cutter. It looks cool, but it is really expensive. And finally, Diana and Thunderbird. For this one you have to hold down the attack, and you just get this electric spinning whip. You don't take any more cost for actually extending this, it's just the startup cost. But there you go. For now we're gonna go with the ice shield, actually. Reason being, what do I need with luck going against specters? What are they gonna do, drop more wristbands for me? It makes it a bit easier to get past them. But now, it is boss time. And again, I don't really need luck. Instead, I want attack buffs. So let's go with Venus and Thunderbird. More damage for more map completion. Also, I don't really need anything boosting luck here. In fact, I can just tank it. 2 cursed rings sounds like a great idea. So, say hello to the zombie dragons. There's 2 of them. Whatever you do, don't attack from the middle. That's what they want you to do, and it's a bad idea. Take on 1 dragon at a time. If you stay between the wall and one of the dragons, all they'll do is just flail their head against the wall and bring rocks down from the ceiling, which isn't really that bad as far as their attacks go. The cross is actually a good sub-weapon for this fight if you can get it stuck on a dragon's head. But of course, they have to cooperate for that, and they kind of want to flail around like the wacky tube men at a car dealership. It is worth noting that if they hit you, you do flash purple for a moment, but you're not actually poisoned. I kind of thought you were the first time I fought them, and that made this fight seem a lot more intimidating. Main things worth noting. you do have to be careful of the neck. That can damage you too, but you can only actually attack them by hitting their heads. Also, just concentrate on one dragon at a time. There's a reason to not bother attacking the other one. We'll see that as soon as this dragon's down. There is also a slight difference between the two dragons, and that is their breath weapons. The one on the right just fires a single projectile that explodes after a short distance. The one on the left has a spreading fire attack that just goes all over the place, and lasts for a good while. So I like to take out the left-hand dragon first. But one dragon down, and here's why you don't bother attacking the other one. Delicious. Each of those bites will cure the dragon for 100 hit points, so yeah. Best to just wait until one's down to start going after the other. At this point, it doesn't really matter how you want to attack the remaining dragon. I just tend to keep to the same pattern because it's a bit easier for me to control. Also, one odd quirk of the game, when you enact a spell, everything freezes except your sub-weapons, apparently. Oddly, I can kind of compare this fight, though, to the Yellow Devil fight from Mega Man. It's an intimidating fight if you go in without knowing what you're doing. But if you do have a plan in place, it's more just an exercise in tedium. We have to be getting close to the end. But yeah, definitely, if you don't know what you're doing, this is an intimidating fight. But there we go. So after all that, we get a new exploration tool. And if you thought we were having fun with double jumps and wall jumps and shoulder tackles, oh, wait till you see what we have now. We got the heavy ring. We can push boxes. Yep, that's it. Of all the Castlevania exploration tools, that's easily kind of the most underwhelming one there is. It does its job, though, and it actually opens up a good bit of the castle for us. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing for the rest of the video. But let's get things back in order here. At least I don't have to worry about grinding for the Man-Eater anymore, because that's done. But there are still some things that'll drop good stuff for us, so we're going to keep that going, and go back to what we had here previously. And yes, I know people still want me to replace the gauntlet, but the only other attack-boosting item I have is the Cursed Ring, and I kind of want luck right now. Because really that's the only detriment to equipping a Cursed Ring, is it will tank your luck like crazy. So if you don't care, it's fine, but I do want luck right now, and hearts max up. So, let's run quickly over this, because you need to be able to slide. And here too. And I messed up the controls. But we get to see Myconids. They're another constantly spawning type enemy. So let's get a running start and try this again. And we're in. And with that, magic up. This poison armor is so annoyingly placed. And now, the power of crate pushing. Exciting! But with that, we're back out here. And we're gonna make a quick detour back down to the catacombs. Because, yes, there's something to push down there. But this is overall the area we need to be in anyway, so may as well get this out of the way. Down we go. And right in here. And here we have Fox Hunters. Basically just faster loading Fox Archers. We also have the Archdemon, which is basically just the Beast Demon, except it fires shots going both up and down. But it still has the same weakness. It also does drop a card. And Hearts Up. So that's all we need down here for now. Back up we go. Next stop, I believe, is the Audience Hall. We have a lot of boxes to push around. It's moving day here in Dracula's castle. I mean, you may laugh, but the job does offer time and a half. It's one of those that I've been through this enough times at this point, just on practice runs, that I basically know where I'm going. But I may want to refresh my memory. Because the thing is, my original plan was to go back through the underground gallery in order to try going after the Diana card a bit more, but, well, I don't have to do that now. So, my path has changed. Okay, where do I need to go from here? Okay, I know where we're going. You're different. Hi there, Succubus. Two of you. I believe they drop a card we've already gotten. I think they drop Manticore. I was not actually expecting that. So, this way. I believe we need to go down here. Forest armor. Okay. I haven't actually seen one of you yet. Just have to be careful of the range, but overall not too bad to deal with. Very durable, though. But now we can get in here. And we have more poison armors. And magic up. I'm not even gonna deal with you. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't even see you. Quick pit stop in here. With this, we actually need to get back to the chapel tower. But it's simple enough, we can just go back to the shortcut room. this should be where I need to go. Yes. Okay. So from here we are going to make a quick stop back at the underground gallery on the other side of it. Ignoring you. There are a couple of quickly accessed box rooms in here. And we have more harpies. And hearts up. The other one we need is down here. Well, that works pretty well. You, I'd rather not deal with. Especially with as many of you as there are. And HP up. Tripped over one of them anyway. But at least we're done with that. Spiced meat, delicious. So yes, with that we actually need to get back to the top of the chapel tower. There are 3 different areas in there to push blocks. They wanted you to get a lot of use out of this thing. So one more quick recharge over here. And the first one's right over here. And we have a new enemy type. The Hippogriff. I'm not sure if he actually drops any cards or anything. I mean, I'd guess it would make sense for him to carry the Griffin card, but... I mean, there have been other enemies that it would make sense for them to carry something that they don't. But if it does carry the Griffin card, we already have it. And HP up. So back up we go. I'm at least gonna try and make this quick if I can. If enemies get a bit too demanding, well, what are you gonna do? Just a quick check to make sure of where I'm going. Okay, top of this room. At least I can take these out quickly now. That already is an improvement. Okay, this is just a recharge room. Wasn't quite sure if I was to the top yet or not. Apparently not. So, should be over here. There we go. Another succubus. And another archdemon. I'd certainly appreciate a card. Oh well, HP up anyway. So, one more to go in the chapel tower. I'd rather not deal with you guys if I don't have to. But now it's personal. In the end, I don't think that was worth it. I would have laughed if I had somehow managed to dodge all of those shots. But alas, it was not meant to be. Coming all the way through here, though, is something that's actually worthwhile. It's going to be very important later on. Well, at least that bounced me the right way. They love to put armors at just the most annoying places. Still can't quite take the bloody swords out with one hit. But they were very much getting in the way. So let's go down here and get this out of the way. And here we have the were-jaguar. Pretty much the were-panther, but more durable. And the return of the hyenas. They're not too terribly bad to take out. Just be mindful of that. And level up. I'll take that. And we have the grizzly. They're pretty tanky. And it can be easy to underestimate their aim. This is a bit of a lengthy corridor. Okay, I think we can check up here first. Because there's nothing we can do in here just yet. There's no way we can get over there. We'll still need something else yet. But if we come down this way, it's the fourth and final shortcut room. At least I think this is the last of them. So, yes, all four of these interlinked now. Very nice. I am going to be running a little bit long here, but I do want to go ahead and take care of the last area that we're going to need to shove something out of the way, at least before we move on to actual new stuff, and that's in the machine tower. There are also a couple other things I want to do here. So let's just get past all these guys. first order of business right down here. We're in kind of close quarters here, so I'll go ahead and get rid of you. And HP up. So yes, we do have a bit of a journey ahead of us. But at least a fairly focused one. Also, we're actually going to be dropping the cross for the moment. The spoilers, it's not for the knife. Yeah, we're going to take the watch for a moment because I want to see if it works on something. Okay, this isn't quite where I want to be. Because, yeah, there's something I actually could have done earlier and just completely forgot about. And why did I just jump into that arrow? We'll take care of that problem right now. So, yeah. After getting the kick boots, I just, for some reason, never came back here. Magic up. So, one last thing to do for this episode. And for that, we have to get all the way back to the top of the machine tower. Which would be a lot easier without things getting in the way like this. But then it wouldn't be much of a game, would it? No, that's the wrong way. Thank you, projectile knockback. That's always a bit of a thing. Didn't quite make that jump. But we're closing in on where we need to be. And I always forget that the attack of the Earth Armor is actually faster and longer range than the attack of the Earth Demon. Just cure the poison real quick. Yeah, it's a longer video, but it's kind of my way of making up for it having been a while since I posted due to everything going on here. I always feel bad when it takes me a while to post a new video, even if it is beyond my control. So, yes. You might notice green candles. That's different. It's an enemy. It's called the Scary Candle. And this doesn't actually stop them, it slows them down, though. So, I'm wondering if this is gonna work. Because, of course, they do hold a card. And it's a bit problematic to actually take one down before they just melt into the floor. That didn't work. Okay, it can be done. Thankfully, we're just strong enough that this actually works. This guy only appears here if you've defeated the zombie dragons, I believe. There's a similar monster that appears in the Cerberus boss room. However, that one I think you have to defeat another boss before that one will show up. It's still pretty exact timing here. And you just do not want to cooperate. Oh well. Anyway, we know it's there. But it's another of those that the card it drops is unique, and that's the only place it appears. So, I'm probably going to be grinding for that after I finish up this vid. So with that, thank you very much for watching, I hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I shall see you again next time. Until then, fare thee well. Hopefully the grind goes as well as the one for Diana did.